Hello, wonderful people, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, welcome. If you're returning, thank you. In today's video, I'm participating in a collaboration with some wonderful friends. Today is WWW Wood Round of Wreath Wednesday, which is hosted every fourth Wednesday of the month. Our special host is DIY with Aurora and Lola's Creation. Now, let's get into DIY number one. So we're starting out with making a wreath. I am using the 10-inch mesh that I purchased from Hobby Lobby. I got this beautiful blue and white, and these ribbons I actually purchased from Amazon. I will link the description to those ribbons down in the description. Those ribbons I thought was so beautiful. So we started out with putting 18 zip ties around the wreath ring from the Dollar Tree. The mesh, I actually cut 18 of the blue and 18 of the white. They each was 20 inches. And then the ribbons that I purchased from Amazon, I cut 9 of each, and the pack came with 4 ribbons, and I cut those into 12 inches. What I'm doing now is, so by any means, this is not a tutorial, okay? I am not a wreath maker expert, no shape, form, or fashion. Let's put that disclaimer out there. So what I do when I make my wreaths, and that's when I make them, and this was my daughter requesting this wreath for her door. What I do is I normally just start out by rolling the wreath. That helps tucks in the ends of them, so you know how sometimes it ravels of the ends are not as neat as can be. Then I just take the clip, turn them around. I use a little weight, which you can see I have the Gold Grace weight that I use, which came from a co-worker of mine. She was just as sweet as she can be. She passed away 2 years ago, and that was just so dear to me. I brought that home with me, and I keep that on my desk as well. And so I take the blue and the white, just put those together, and I wrap those up into the zip ties. As I stated, it is 18 zip ties, and each section on the wreath has 3 zip ties. And so I'm just basically just putting those together, utilizing the pink clips, which I purchased from the Dollar Tree, to hold them once I roll them and smush them together. As I stated, this is not a tutorial. Let me just say, I want to go ahead and apologize if you hear ending thundering or anything. It is raining outside. Today is a wet day here down south. So let's apologize for that now. Again, thank you for stopping by today's video. Remember, today's video is a part of a collaboration of Wood Round a Wreath Wednesday, hosted by DIY with Aurora and Lolit's Creation. The playlist will be listed down in the description. Please go over and check out everyone's video in that playlist. If you're not subscribed to their channel and it interests you, subscribe. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. If you like this content, I hope you subscribe to my channel as well. Thank you. So after I add in all of the mesh, I fluff out the wreath, and then now I'm gonna start adding the ribbons. As you can see, those ribbons are really beautiful. My favorite is that orange one that has thankful on there with it, like the edges is like little ruffle. So pretty, so cute. And the second would be the plaid. Of course, you know orange is my favorite color. Now I'm going to add these to each section. So as I stated before, each section has 3 zip ties in it. And what I am doing is I am going to switch it out for each section. Each section I will put just the opposite. So if I put 2 of the thankful and the pumpkin ribbon, I'm gonna put 1 of the plaid, and then the next section I just do 2 of the plaid with the trucks, and then 1 of the thankful with the pumpkins. And here's the final wreath. Isn't she lovely? Now, let's get into DIY number 2. So this DIY number 2 was inspired by this this wood round that I seen on Amazon, and I really didn't want to purchase and pay $20 for it. And so I seen this actually at the Dollar Tree. I actually like this, and so I don't want to cover this side up, so I'm going to flip it over and utilize the other side. I know the Dollar Tree have the wood rounds. I actually have one, but that one is for another DIY. And so I don't want to put a fall DIY on an everyday DIY. So I chose to get this fall one so I can flip it over and have a second fall option that I want to hang up over my coffee bar area. So what I'm doing now is I'm just using the painter's tape, and I'm taping off the dimensions that I want, because it is going to be 3 different colors. My orange paint was a little bit too bright for what I wanted, and I actually went to Michael's and Walmart and Dollar Tree, and I just couldn't find any orange that was a little darker. It was sold out. And so what I did was I actually just mixed some brown in with the orange to get it to the color of my liking. The bottom is going to be a brown, and so I realized the brown wasn't going to be the brown that I actually wanted. Of course, again, because this is not wood, okay, because I don't want to use my wood round board. That is for another DIY. And so I just changed my mind, and so I went ahead and painted the top, the little burnt orange. The middle is going to be white, and then you will see me later come in and I just chose to paint the bottom black. But I'm actually just waiting for the bottom to dry, since I had added water to the brown paint to basically loosen it up. So once that dry, you will see where I actually added the black to the bottom of this DIY. I am so sorry. I lost the entire clip of me actually utilizing this cardstock. And so I have stencils that I use, but I don't have a stencil that says hello nor pumpkin, and I was not about to go out and purchase it. And so I have a lot of the cardstock from Michael's, from when my daughter had to do different projects for school. And so what I used was I used my Cricut machine to type out the fonts that I wanted for the hello as well as the pumpkin. And then I taped it down to hold it down with the blue painter's tape. For like the center, for like the P's and the O's, as well as like my L's and the hello, what I did is I utilized the little wood stick. I had some of the little sticky little dots from the Dollar Tree, but I did not want to use that. I didn't know if it was going to damage my paint or not. And so it was just easier for me to just hold it down with that little, the little wood thing. I can't think of it at the moment, but it was just easier to hold it down with that and just take the stencil brush, or just take it into the dab it around it. Now that I completed that, you see that I have removed the cardstock that I utilized to cut out my letters, and taking out the centers of the L's, the O's, as well as the P's. And I think from me stenciling with the stencil brush, a little of the black had splashed on the white. And so basically what I did is just took some white paint and went back and touched it up. It was an easy fix. Now I'm using some mesh that I had purchased from Hobby Lobby as well. This, like I stated, was inspired to me by a picture from Amazon, and it was really simple. It didn't have all of these different ribbons on it, and I wanted it simple because basically everything else is already decorated on my coffee bar. I wanted a simple sign that says hello pumpkin with just this ribbon on there and nothing else than that. The colors came out so beautiful, and I love it. Again, thank you for stopping by today's video. I really hope you like what I share with you today. Don't forget to check out the other videos in the playlist in the description, and subscribe and share. Thank you.